And it is amazing how much you can actually touch the lives of people. And they're in the workplace, so they may or may not show up at a church somewhere. And yet the Lord's influence is easily spread from many places. One of the things that we do in our course to help believers come along to understand how important it is to engage in kingdom work, okay? And we start out with living in exile. What's it like in this sort of, as you said, this alien world that we seem to live in? And whether we're off in some country where it's illegal to talk about Jesus, or whether it's in a place like the United States, that feeling is around, okay? And understanding that is, I think, critical because that then gives you insight, as you've already explained, about how you take care of your people and the kinds of things that you could say to them. And you also mentioned the Holy Spirit. We talk about that a lot too, because without that guidance, you don't have a book. It's exactly right. You wrote a book. It's a wonderful book. There's lots of books. Okay. But the day-to-day stuff is in response to the Holy Spirit. As I think about Loving Monday, which is just a lovely entrance into the books that we have on the workplace, it really is. I know somewhere in probably 2012 or so, I began looking back at who's been writing on this stuff. And I found Os Guinness and I found you way back in
That's a
1990.
good company to keep, by the way. I have a great respect for Os Guinness. Yeah.
For then decades, if not 100 years, as Christians, we haven't been talking about Christ in the workplace. And what does that mean? It certainly means telling people about Jesus from time to time, but it means so much more in terms of the love you have expressed to the people that work for you, to the vendors, to the customers, all of that.